The Shinkansen, a train that transformed travel, and not just in Japan. It was the bullet that signalled a global revolution in high-speed rail. Shinkansen technology has evolved considerably in the 60 years since the world's first high-speed rail service started. Today, we're going to try the best of the best, riding Japan's fastest Shinkansen in the most exclusive cabin with at-seat food and drink service. I'm in Sendai, and today we're travelling to Tokyo on the Hayabusa, which is the fastest Shinkansen. And we're not travelling just in any old carriage, but we're travelling in Gran Class, which is the premium class. We begin today's journey in the city of Sendai, northeast of Tokyo, on the island of Honshu. The city is now home to just over 1 million people. Major JR stations have these displays, which help you work out where to stand for your carriage. Our train comprises 2 Shinkansen sets coupled together, the Hayabusa and the Komachi. The 2 Shinkansen sets add up to 17 carriages. Here's our train. Sendai was first connected to Tokyo by rail in 1887. But that's not the line we'll be using today. We're travelling on the Tōhoku Shinkansen, which started operation in 1982. This is the Shinkansen E5 series, built by Hitachi Rail and Kawasaki Heavy Industries and first introduced in 2011. There are different names for Shinkansen services based on the train's stopping patterns. The Hayabusa is the fastest service on the Tōhoku line. As you can see, there's also another Shinkansen, an E6 series, which operates on the mini Shinkansen line to Akita. We're in car 10. This service is operated by the East Japan Railway Company, better known as JR East. It's the largest of the 7 Japan Railways Group companies. In this journey, we'll cover 325 kilometres in about 90 minutes with only 2 intermediate stops. Let's head inside. This exclusive cabin has just 18 seats. You may be aware that first class on Japanese trains is called the green car. Here's an example. Because Shinkansen have a wide loading gauge, these typically come with 2x2 seating, whereas in Gran Class there's 1x2 seating. There are LED lights around the windows, which look very classy. The leather upholstered seats were made by Toyota. There's an incredible seat pitch of 1.3 metres between seats. The seats also have shelves to ensure reclining does not adversely affect your neighbour. All passengers receive a welcome pack, including water, a menu, salted chocolate and a towelette. The menu is in both Japanese and English.
Please do not smoke in this train.
Drink options include beer, wine, sake, tea, coffee and juice. Shortly after boarding, the cabin attendant takes your food and drink order. The Shinkansen has incredible acceleration, so we're already powering towards Tokyo. There's a fold-out cocktail tray here. The main table is in the armrest. Here are the seat controls. The seat reclines up to 45 degrees. There are lots of tunnels on this section. The seats are 52 centimetres wide. There's loads of legroom. There's the reading lamp. Here's the tray table, which has both full and half positions. It also moves forward and back. The train offers free Wi-Fi. My food and drink order has arrived. I've gone for a hot coffee, and the Japanese rather than the Western meal service. This is marketed as a light meal.
In Japan, it's customary to wipe your hands before starting any meal.
These are basically bento boxes, also known as ekiben. My meal includes walnut and skipjack tuna flakes, pumpkin castella and burdock, a root vegetable, simmered in soy sauce, herring roe and edamame in a mustard and mayonnaise sauce, chilled crab sticks, beef and vegetable roll, spicy cucumber and pickled daikon, and kombu seaweed. The menus are seasonal. I decide to follow my meal with some wine.
Wine without the guilt, non-alcoholic sparkling wine. It's just like sparkling grape juice. Well, I guess that's really what it is. So, as well as a refreshment, you've got unlimited drinks in Gran Class, all brought to you by the cabin attendant. With speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour, the Hayabusa is the fastest train in Japan. You wouldn't know it. It feels very smooth, very comfortable, great suspension. It doesn't feel like you're travelling that fast. It's really remarkable.
Although our top speed is 320 kilometers per hour, a test version of this train reached 400 kilometers per hour. The train has a full active suspension and body tilting system, providing a very smooth ride.
The attention to detail in Japan is amazing. So these little cup holders might just look ornamental, but actually they're sticky, they serve a purpose, and they stop the glasses moving.
You can make individual seat adjustments. You can also request blankets and shoehorns in Gran Class.
Let's try the recline function.
The seats are very comfortable and well padded. And there's also a further leg extension.
Laid back, watching the scenery go by, drink in hand, 320 kilometers per hour. Don't mind if I do. Cheers to that.
There are seat instructions in here if you need them. There are complimentary slippers in here if you really want to relax. Let's check out the bathroom. There's a bin including recycling here. Here's the accessible toilet, but we'll check out the smaller one.
Hello and welcome to the smaller bathroom toilet here, which has your usual bidet functions. There's also a seat cleaner here and somewhere where you can put your child if you need to bring them in here. Very thoughtful. The seat has a range of functions, including changes to water pressure, etc. And the seat is warmed. The toilet flush is actually here. You just place your hand over there and it will flush. You'll notice there's no soap here or a dryer. And for that reason, you need to leave. And here, there's a basin which has soap, water, and a hand dryer.
There's pull-down blinds. Onboard messages are in Japanese and English.
The Hokuriku Shinkansen, the Keiki and Tōhoku line, the Takasaki line,
The E5 series train, such as the one we're riding, has been chosen for use on the under construction Mumbai to Ahmedabad high-speed rail corridor in India. Omiya is a major interchange station. Here's all the lines you can transfer between. Here's the Shinkansen network. As you can see, there are loads of places you can reach from Omiya. Let's finish our meal with the salted chocolate from our welcome pack.
Wow, when they say salt chocolate, they mean it.
There are Japanese power sockets at each seat, however, no USB outlets. So, how much does this trip cost? The ticket comprises a base fare plus a Shinkansen supplement, also called a Super Limited Express ticket. Here you can see the different prices to travel on this Shinkansen. So, Gran Class is about double the price of Standard Class. Ueno is a commuter hub, and this station is also used to reach Ueno Park, home to Tokyo National Museum and Ueno Zoo. If you have a JR pass, this will only cover the basic fare in Gran Class. You'll still need to buy a Gran Class Super Limited Express ticket. The cabin attendant bows when entering and leaving the cabin, as is customary in Japan.
All your belongings with you. Thank you for travelling with us, and we look forward to serving you again.
The density of Tokyo is something to behold. And here we see one of Tokyo's busiest and most important railways, the Yamanote Line, a loop line connecting most of Tokyo's major stations and urban centres. We arrive in Tokyo a minute ahead of schedule. The friendly cabin attendant helpfully ensures I don't forget my luggage. The cleaning crew has already boarded, as these trains are turned around in just 12 minutes. This is the terminus for the Tōhoku Shinkansen. The train's distinctive long nose, which extends 15 metres, prevents tunnel boom. Tunnel boom is produced by uneven air pressures when entering a tunnel at high speed. So that was my experience travelling on the Shinkansen in Gran Class. It's quite a lot more expensive, but you do get at-seat service, food and drink, and it's quite a sumptuous experience with a very plush cabin. However, for everyday travel, it's probably not necessary to pay that extra amount. The Shinkansen is perfectly comfortable in standard or green car, but for something special, why not upgrade and indulge? I'll let you enjoy the beauty as our sleek train departs north again. In my next video, we travel on a Japanese train with a difference. The driver sits in an elevated cab, meaning passengers can book a seat in a dedicated observation deck with views directly out the front or rear of the train. This is the 70,000 series Graceful Super Express Romancecar, operated by Ōdakyu Railway.
We will soon arrive at the Shinjuku Terminal.
Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Hope to see you then.